We have an anonymous $5 donation. I've watched my fair share of AGDQ VODs, but I've never sat through GDQ live at such ungodly hours, and I feel the need to ask, what drives people to speedrun these weird games? I like what I'm seeing, and I'm owned by a bird, so let's save the animals. And with that, that is the end of the NES block, but do not go away because up next we have Shinobi III, then Bishibashi Special, and then Crotel, and then Speedrunners from Hell. And with that, I've been LLK. I'm going to turn it over to Exotic Mandibles as our next host, and I'll be seeing you later during the Awful Block.
Good morning. This is DS Dad taking over the mic. A quick animal update. Save the Animals is currently ahead at $51,658.32. Kill the Animals trailing slightly behind at $49,069.96. I'm glad we tracked the dollars and cents there. Coming up next, as mentioned, is Shinobi III, Return of the Ninja Master for the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you are in the world. We got a $5 donation from Tutu saying, "Come on, Rish, you can do it. Go Sweden." I think that was for the previous runner. IFD Delusion gave us $25 and said, "Save the frames and kill the animals." Thank you everyone at AGDQ for doing this every year. You're welcome, IFD Delusion. And AGDQ is sponsoring the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The Prevent Cancer Foundation is one of the nation's leading voluntary health organizations and the only U.S. nonprofit focused solely on cancer prevention and early detection. Founded in 1985, it has catapulted cancer prevention to prominence and fulfills its mission through research, education, outreach, and advocacy across the country. For more information, please visit www.preventcancer.org. We have $22 from Saul's Waslib saying, "Greetings from Australia. Finally got my paycheck in, so naturally the first thing I do is donate. Shout out to my friend Holly, as this is her first GDQ. Donation goes to Announcer's Choice. DS Dad, I'm always picking Kill the Animals." Local Flick gave us $30 and said, I love GDQ and look forward to it every year. I'm glad I get to work from home today and can watch the runs while I work. Good for you, Local Flick. I'm sure that will only help your productivity. And Christian Oedel gave us $25 saying, my third donation, keep up the awesome runs in this fantastic cause. To quote a not-so-brilliant man, shut up and take my money. I think that was Philip J. Fry. As you can see on your screen, we're currently standing at $465,221 donated over the course of the marathon. We've got 2 donation incentive prizes currently available. For a $50 donation over the course of the marathon, you can get in on an AGDQ banner reading Independence Day. And all during the course of the marathon, if you donate $75 or more in total, you'll be eligible to win a PS4 Pro VR bundle with 10 games. I don't know where else in the world you can get a PS4 with 10 games and a PlayStation VR for $75. This year, GDQ is sponsored by Chrono.gg. Chrono.gg sells one awesome game every day, and proceeds from GDQ featured titles will benefit the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Check them out at www.chrono.gg/AGDQ. Christian Oedel gave us another $25 saying, so my family just now asked me what I'm watching. I told them everything about GDQ and the great work they're doing. She instantly gave me more money to donate. I like the behavior of your family, Christian. Jolter gave us $10 and said, shut up and take my money. Actually, don't. Keep announcing, but take the money anyway. I'll keep announcing if you keep donating, Jolter. Drawn gave us $20 saying, good morning. Big hello from the Tabby TV crew. Good morning to you, Drawn. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. You'll be happy to know that the Hyperlight Drifter All Bosses Run donation incentive has been met at $5,000. And also Mega Man 6 Fight Proto Man has been met at $5,000. When you donate, make sure to check off where you want the money sent. There are lots of donation incentives going on right now. Lima Sai gave us $5 saying shoutouts to all the casters, organizers, and runners. First time donator, just wanted to say the retro music is super fun. We like it too, Lima Sai. Anonymous gave us $25 saying greetings from Portugal. Right back at you, Anonymous. Erdum gave us $25 saying, hello AGDQ, here's my donation for this AGDQ. Love your event, watching it from school and breaks. Also, save the animals, they deserve to live. They're not real animals, Erdum. And with that, I think it's time for us to throw to our next game. Right now it's happening. Shinobi III, Return of the Master, played by keaur.
What's up, dudes? I'm keaur, and I'll be speedrunning Shinobi 3 for the Sega Genesis, Expert Mode, 0 kunai. It's actually an error in the game. It's actually spelt wrong too, but we're going to be using 0. On with the couch, we have, go ahead.
Ren Ninja Josh.
Pants.
Zost.
All right, guys, and with that, we're going to get it started. So I'm going to be timing it on my end. So we got 3, 2, 1, start.
Woo!
And here we go.
All right, so you're going to see him jumping and dive kicking a lot. It gives him a little bit more forward momentum, and he's able to keep running momentum when he gets on the ground. There's no run button in this game, so it's one of those fun ones when you have to double tap to keep running forward. So you have to remind yourself every time he lands on the ground, he's double tapping forward to keep going.
Super annoying, but it's worth it. I love this game. So you may not have noticed, but I actually picked up a power-up, which allows me to use my sword instead of just slashing with my kunai. So if I'm right here, he shouldn't be able to hit me. And we in there.
Easy peasy.
It's very important to try to keep your power up in these games, these Shinobi games.
Absolutely.
One hit and you lose it. You
Yeah.
lose like half of your attack power. So
And his power count is being monitored very precisely throughout this whole entire run. It's very important that, like any speed run, nothing goes wrong. But in this one, it changes up everything if something does.
Yeah, I've got some improv strats if I need to, but for the most part, yeah, just keep your power up, don't get hit, and hope for the best. That's all you can do when you speedrun, I guess, suppose. All right, so we just immediately charge in, do a jump slash. I'm just letting you guys know this boss is super hard. I may not be able to beat him. Okay. I don't know, man. Ah, never mind. You're at me.
Nice.
All right, and we're on a horse with no saddle or anything. Joe just like, nah, I'm just gonna ride on this horse. Get to the next area.
So it's an auto-scroller in a sense. There's going to be one more, I think, and it's another interesting one. But pretty much everything's set in this.
Yeah, for the most part, you just want to keep your power up, collect the kunai, and then do the quick kill at the end of the segment. If there are any donations, please, by all means, read them, because this is a little bit of a segment that it's just basically, it repeats itself.
Show off the sweet dive kick on the horse, though.
Oh yeah,
There you
absolutely.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, we do have a couple of donations. We have a couple for you. Mr. Creepypasta gave us $25, saying, stayed up late with my group to watch my buddy keaur kill it with this Shinobi run. Best of luck to you, and the donation goes to Runner's Choice. What is your choice?
Do not comfort the last character in Undertale.
Okay. And Busy Kenneth gave us $20 saying, I work with keaur. Tell him, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we in there, boys.
Oh my god. I'm gonna punch him when I see him. I'm not actually, but that was good. That was actually the quick kill. I didn't
Yeah, that
even
was a
say
good
it.
job.
Thanks, dude. See, it goes a long way whenever you're just relaxed for a speed run. And then these guys, they just come towards me, but they don't turn around. They just, that's their job, just to go forward and shoot me. But, they fail miserably. But, everyone's got to make a salary somehow, so. And in this area, what you see right now is going to be this for the next 3 minutes. Woohoo! What game in 1993 wasn't good without any auto-scrollers, you know? I can keep it interesting, though. You know, do some wall kicks here and there.
And that sweet alarm going off.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Those leave you some nice tunes, though, at the very least.
It's one thing about Genesis, the soundtracks are great.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
some of them, it's
Some-
kind of a hit and miss a little bit with Genesis, but the ones that are great are just fantastic.
And then for these guys, you just dodge, hit. You don't really have to hope for the best because you can see it coming from a mile away. That's a bomb. Kind of just fidgeting because there really isn't anything to do. Got about a minute and a half to 2 minutes from right here. It's important we don't get hit. I don't want to get hit. For the boss coming up, I throw one kunai and then I use my ninjutsu. Spoiler alert. By the way, if people are wondering like how this game controls, it controls exactly how it looks. It's super fluid. So if anybody wants to get into it, highly recommend it. It's definitely not clunky by any means.
Yeah, they added a lot of nice movement options from the previous games in the series.
Yeah, absolutely. Another fun tidbit. So the Super Shinobi, Shinobi 2, is a Japan-only title, and it's pretty much the exact same game, except for some minor map changes. So, from experience though, if you want to get into speedrun this game, not that game. Because of those map differences anyways. Alright guys, super hard boss again.
Yeah, so if you like to see most of the bosses in this game, you probably won't, because it just doesn't happen.
This is body weapon. Don't know what they were thinking putting this in, but hey, I'll take it. So this lets a box clip. So if you clip the second box, and yeah, if you clip the second box and just keep running, you'll get no clip for a set amount of time, and you'll be able to run through those enemies. This is the only area that's viable. Other areas, you can't really use it, unfortunately. All right, keeping it going. Then we double jump here, take damage. It is faster. Some more dive kicks, as Josh was saying. It's a lot faster to just keep yourself on the ground. All right, here's a clip. There's one clip, and then there's a second one coming up, if I can get it. There's 1, 2, 3. All right.
Nice.
And there's a reason why. Sorry, I'll let you reply. So there's a reason why we want to do this. So being up here instead as opposed to down there, there's some green ooze where that opening is, and it takes a little bit to drain out. But when we're up here, it kind of glitches the game, and that's what we want. Oh no, there's one alive down there. That's bad. All right, I think I got him. All right, we good. I don't know if you heard, but that's the fanfare. It kind of cut out because the game doesn't really want you up there. But you know what? Nah, we're just gonna go up there. So what you see in the back is the Hydra. That is the boss for this, or the end of this segment. But, well, you'll see. Anyways.
And the thing about this level is that he's constantly jumping in this one because you are sinking whenever you're standing still. So he's obviously jumping just to make sure that that doesn't happen, slow him down a bit.
You can barely see like 1 pixel. That's the boss. So choosing expert mode actually makes that hand come out faster. That is the de facto reason why I choose expert mode over any other mode. The difficulty for the game remains the exact same. So if you're gonna play this casually, play on easy. It's the same difficulty. And that was the boss. You just, yeah.
So
Hope you didn't blink.
So the thing that you might have noticed is that he's down to 0 lives now, but hasn't died. And it's because his power-up that he's using to kill the bosses so quickly actually takes a life away from you. So he's got it routed out so well to where he's going to be gaining some lives just so he could use that maybe on the last boss. We'll see. He might have something up his sleeve. So
We'll see. Maybe. So these guys actually, they're dependent on where Joe is on the stage. We want to kind of hang towards the back. They actually spawn at a rate where it's much safer on the last jump so they don't hurt you. You don't want that because, as you know, previously mentioned, you really want to keep your power up. Especially for this next boss. This mini boss is a tank. Not literally, but it takes a lot of hits to kill.
The game kind of sets you up to get hit on one of these jumps. The second to last jump. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's terrible. And actually, this is it. So we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, awesome. All right, we're good.
nice.
Sweet action. All right, so now I'm safe. I'm going to change that because I really don't want to accidentally blow myself up, which will happen if you do that, by the way. But I have an extra life, so it's all good. Okay, so I haven't implemented it yet. Or you guys haven't seen it, is what I'm saying. About to do some rapid fire. You press jump and attack in rapid succession. That was a super good kill.
That was.
Thanks, dude.
And it's definitely not as easy as it sounds or looks.
It is one of the, actually it is the most uncomfortable thing to do in the speedrun. So this is one of my favorite platform stages. There's a lot you can do. A lot of double jumping, a lot of neat little tricks you can do, like right here. There you go. That was actually pretty sick.
And also the thing about double jumping in this game is it's actually a pretty precise double jump. It's not, you know, you have to hit a certain peak, and it's a very limited time to where you could actually get another double jump off of it.
That's right. So it's not like a, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like a, what is it? I Want to Be the Guy fan games where you can jump literally like as you're about to hit the ground. It's not like that at all. You gotta like jump like, yeah, at the peak of your jump, as Josh was saying. And there are some enemies I have to kill like that one that just get in the way. All right, that was actually a pretty hard jump. Glad I got it. Okay, so that's the end of the segment, and let's hope for a good boss. Perfect.
Nice, dude.
But wait, there's more. There's 3 phases. All right, so I'm actually going to do a little piano mashing from C to A, so let's check this out. All right, so that was actually pretty okay. Wasn't ideal, but it's fine. I'll be using it again for another boss. All right, so we want to dodge these. Oh, wow, this is bad. It's not super bad. It goes a little slower, but that's what we want. So there's a lot going on screen, and obviously it lags the Genesis, and that gives you an opportune time to use rapid fire. It's so much easier, but that's the end of that stage.
So going through this stage, as a good amount of Genesis games do, they lag. And when you jump on top of those, they explode. So what he's going to be doing when he's on top of those platforms, specifically until he gets to the end of this stage, is going to be jumping off of them to try to not explode as many as he can.
If there's too much going on screen and you get on those, and basically if you run over like 3 of them while there's a lot going on screen, you can actually reset the Genesis, which is weird. It's weird glitch. It even happens in other iterations of the game released on like Virtual Console, PS2, etc. Don't know why they didn't patch it, but you know, it's fine.
Got to keep it original.
Oh yeah, OG. This is kind of a hard jump. All right, we got that. That's good. All right, we're good.
So there's a mini boss coming up, and he's going to try to get a quick cycle on it. Because if you don't, he flies off screen a little bit.
We good.
There, you got it. You got it. So if you don't get that, he'll fly off screen, take his time for a couple of seconds, then come back.
There's another clip. It actually saves about 5 seconds. Super good. This might actually be my favorite stage for platforming. Things can go wrong, but it's so diverse. I love it.
And about the clip, the way that that works is that it could work on any 90-degree angle corner of the wall. So once you jump off a certain spot on it, or usually use an audio cue like keaur does, if you jump and his head pretty much gets in the wall, throw a kunai, push you up into the wall, zip through, easy peasy.
Exactly. That actually saves like 20 seconds, that specific clip. Oh, that's not good. That's fine.
Easy peasy for him, I mean.
All right. So I had to do that one because I accidentally broke that box. You need that box to do the ceiling clip on the other side, but it's fine. That clip also saves about 5 to 6 seconds.
We don't need elevators, though.
No, not at all. All right, so since I've put my power up, I don't have to go to the very right. There is a box that has it, but we good. All right, I was hoping that guy wasn't gonna shoot me, and he didn't. All right, guys, are you prepared? Oh, go. It's Mechagodzilla.
So he's using this power up because it gives him invulnerability for a while, and he's just gonna hammer away, try to stay on his arm.
No, don't drop me.
Just
No, I can just pound it. It's good. All right, we in there. All right, don't blink, guys. The stage is literally falling rocks, and any mess up, anything is terrible time loss.
if you've ever played it casually, this is the level that made you want to throw things.
Yeah, you want to double jump to just about every single rock. Just about every single rock. Some of them you can get by, but
The thing about the rocks is that, you know, it looks difficult, but he knows exactly where they are, so...
there's also a lot of audio cues, because from the right side, you didn't see it just now because I killed him, but there are some ninjas that come out and fly at you and throw shuriken. Really try to mess you up, but nah, we're going to take care of him. If there are any donations, now is a great time.
Absolutely. We've got $75 from Sickly Boy saying, Shinobi 3 is my favorite game ever, so I had to donate during it. Good luck to the runner, and shout out to anyone watching from GBA 10.
Nice.
Good to hear, man.
Tutular Fiber 7 gave us $10 saying, greetings from cold 65-degree Florida. Coming from the guy who couldn't even finish this game on easy, why would you torture yourself with an expert zero kunai run? You are amazing at this game and can't wait to see you get a world record. Good luck, and it's awesome to see you run at GDQ. Donation towards naming fallen human Get Good.
Thanks, Madman. I know that guy. He's pretty cool. All right. So as you can see, actually I didn't mention this, so at the very beginning of the stage, that is the only power-up you get. So if you get hit by anything, you're going to have a very bad time with the boss coming up, and it's going to take just quite a bit longer. So you see that pebble right there? Seems risky, right? Nah, it's Pebble of Faith. Believe in it, and it'll believe in you. Alright, so we got a Birdman up in here. Goes into his feather form. Actually, that's really random where he goes in that, so you want to get him as quick as possible. In this form, he goes to the right, and then he goes to the left, and then vice versa. As you can tell, this boss is also really hard. Oh boy. Yeah, see, it's random. Fortunately, this is the last cycle, so I mean, it's not too bad. That's fine. Yeah, we're fine.
I love the noise that boss makes when it dies.
Yeah, it's just it's so over dramatic.
Catches fire and everything.
So an interesting tidbit about these guys, they're also very random in that you don't know if they're going to jump at you, if they're going to stay and talk on their cell phones as you saw, or they're just going to run. a little bit later, it can actually be very, very annoying. So I did get hit, so I need my power up. It's going to be crucial for this boss coming up. Here's a clip. This one's particularly easier than others. Then we do a ceiling clip. Ceiling clips are actually the easiest of clips. All right, so here they go. Yeah, see, he jumps at you. As long as he doesn't get the kick off, it's fine. That was just touch damage, and it just staggered me. So we're pretty good. All right.
You have to be careful here. Those spikes can instantly kill you, I believe.
Oh yeah, they crush you. But we got through it, and now to the boss, RNG Hell.
Yeah, this guy's pretty random too.
All right, so we need 2 more hits. And I guess the right one, that's good. And now we're on to the second phase. So what we ideally want is the top left door, sorry, word vomit. Top left door or top right door? That's fine. All right, that's fine. Honestly, it could have been worse. And that's it for that dude. All right, and then this fun area. It's also casual hell.
So those steam vents pretty dangerous, but he's got it.
I hope so. Nah, I think I do. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We just want to keep it walking. Yeah, we're fine. That's honestly the kicker. That area I was just at. And I do it. All right, no death. That's honestly the only area I was afraid of. So what we're going to do now is do some despawning of enemies. So if we stand in the center and we don't move to the left or the right and we just dodge these red cherries that they shoot, we should be good. So just 2 well-timed double jumps will get you far right here. As you can see, it's kind of offset in the spawn right there. There should have been another one on the right, but there's not. And there should be 2 on each side, but there's not. There's nothing right there. So we've successfully despawned the enemies. There should be 1 on each side now, but as you can see, there's not. On the green line, we do a double jump, and then we move on to platforming. Ooh, that was close. By the way, those green balls that those things shoot do a significant amount of damage. If you can, try to avoid them. I want to say single-handedly, as far as enemies go, or whatever you want to call that, I think it does the most out of anything. Besides, like, some of the things the last boss shoots. Alright, so that's the first stage. That's the second stage. There's no enemies in this stage. It's strictly just platforming. We're going to be doing some various tricks here and there. Oops, there we go. Yeah, sometimes you can forget to just press right twice, and then Joe just walks. Alright, doing a little bit of a safety strat here. World record would not be getting this, but I want to be safe, so we're grabbing the ninjutsu. Alright, so I have 2 ticks of health. Should be good. Both of these ninjutsus will be put to use. The first use is coming up here. Right here. See, the platform's trying to be nice, and, you know, it's just casually strolling along. It's like, hey, I'll lift you, buddy. It's like, nah, forget you, dude. Alright. So there's an interesting glitch coming up that I found quite a ways back. So the game hasn't caught up with me yet, and oh no, I don't die. So it did the only thing that it knew what to do, and it spawned me straight up. That ninjutsu that I just got was supposed to be there, but because of how the game worked, it just spawned me up there, and I was able to grab it easy. And our friend the platform did meet up with us, but you know what? We're gonna ditch him again. So, give me just a sec. Oh boy. Okay, I got it.
Nice.
That's one of the hardest clips in the game, if not the hardest. So this saves about 10, I don't know, it saves a significant amount of time. I haven't really timed it in a while, I forgot. But it saves a lot of time. Alright, so I still have my shield, I can power through the wall kicks. And this is the last segment before the boss. Oh boy, we're fine. Just want to be safer. Alright, we good. So fun fact, you can actually kill the boss with 20 powered up shots. Thank goodness we have 199 tries though. Alright, so we stand in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. If you shoot him too fast, he'll actually knock back and that wastes time. So here's some rapid fire. Oops. Alright, and that's the boss, dudes. Time's coming up. And that's time.
Nice, dude.
Good run.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Good time, too.
25:51. Wow, that is a pretty good time. Wow, we did not expect a lot of the things in that run to go as well as it did. Thank you all for watching, and thank you, couch commentators. I appreciate you guys. Thanks,
problem.
audience. Thanks, Twitch chat and other people who review it. Appreciate you guys. You guys should stick around for Bishibashi next. It's going to be a good time. And is there anything else I should add? All right, well, we're good to go. Thank you for having me, and y'all have a good morning, evening, / anything else.
You know, we got a $50 donation from Glacia saying, best of